Hey there, CK. Hope you've been enjoying your lovely remnants of left of the summer, and we are just packing through here. And we are on phase three, and I hope you've been enjoying those patios, enjoying those outdoor areas, because I know everybody has been waiting for them. And I thought we'd get a little more bit of an update about how our municipality is doing. And I got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Darrin Canniff, our mayor of the municipality. Darrin, thanks for joining me today.
Well, it's a pleasure joining in. There's a lot of exciting things happen in the municipality, and we're working on getting through things.
Yeah. So yeah, we are in phase three, and it's only been maybe about 1 to 2 weeks now. How do you think things are going so far in our little neck of the woods?
Well, they're going well. A lot of the businesses have adapted, and we're working hard to try and get things reopened. The key to all this is we need to be doing it safely and maintain the social distancing. I know we've all had enough of COVID, but it's still very much out there. It's a reminder when you look south of the border what's going on. We've managed it very well in the community, but we need to maintain that safety element and ensure that we keep social distancing.
A couple of municipal services have opening up to the tune of $140,000. As we approach our January 2021 budget, what do we see in the crystal ball of kind of the deficit moving forward?
Well, this year we've let people know that the deficit's going to be $2 to $5 million prior to any cuts. So we've worked hard on trying to find as many efficiencies and savings as we can this year. The anticipation is that, well, at least in my own anticipation, is that nothing from this year will impact taxes from next year. So that's where we're looking at. We're going to deal with whatever deficit we have this year, start fresh next year, and work hard to make sure, well, we need to have a balanced budget. We can't run a deficit. So in both cases, I don't anticipate income increase in property taxes to balance out those deficits.
That's a great answer. I don't think everyone expected COVID to hit us, but I think that's a great answer. And a lot of people should be pretty happy about that, but we can only see moving forward. So I said this on our media conference, but I thought I would share it with our public. One of my favorite things during this pandemic is, if you can say something favorite, is driving around. I've seen a lot of new businesses popped up, setting up shop or just announced. Recently, I know we repurchased the old St. Joseph School to repurpose for housing. Are we seeing an increase of outlying businesses coming to CK, or has it pretty much been the same song and dance?
Oh, no, we're very much in a growth phase as far as the economy goes. Prior to COVID, we were a destination as far as people coming here. People want to move here. It hasn't changed. When we look at building permits this year, we're setting record numbers for building permits. Last year was a great year. We're meeting or exceeding that, and that was through COVID. We maintained our permit department through the whole process, or we never closed it. So we've been very active with that. Things like we're building an apartment building on Park Ave, 240 units. We haven't built an apartment building in Chatham-Kent in 20 something years. So I was just out last week in the Blenheim area. There were 6 new businesses opened up, and we visited them all. And so there is business failing, yes, and we're trying to help each and every one of them. But the beautiful thing is that Chatham-Kent is a destination as people look and say, you know what, I can come from the GT area, buy twice the house for half the price. It's a lot safer, temperature's better. All those wonderful things, people are identifying that. So it's, in my mind, it's just a matter of how fast can we build the accommodations. That's the bottleneck right now.
Yeah, good things are happening in CK. I know when I saw that St. Joseph's announcement, I know housing is super important for our area. So I think it's one step in the right direction to see some of these empty buildings maybe turn into new housing. So it's great things that are happening. So a couple of worries about a couple of those spikes in numbers. I know it was due to close contact in one large family. I know we're not going to be doing anything about mandatory masks, but is there anything extra public service announcements you may want to share? I know a lot of people were worried about seeing us at number 4, our lowest number 40 in the province of Ontario.
Yeah, well, the key to all this is there's still no community spread, and that's what we want to avoid. Community spread being there's the virus out there, and we don't know who has it. Right now, everybody that we identified has been linked to somebody that's had it. So it's not wandering around saying, gee, I can't figure out how I got it. I was out in 3 different places. That's the key to Chatham-Kent success, because there's community spread happening elsewhere. So we need to maintain that. And certainly Dr. Colby, in his guidance over the last 4 months, that's what we're relying on as far as setting policies and procedures. We want to make sure that it's done from a medical perspective. And the reason why he's doing it all is so we don't have the politics involved with it. That when it comes to safety, the medical profession needs to be the one making the call on that.
Yep. No, I think that's the right answer. And I think we can really only push forward and push back. I know a lot of people are worried about flu season coming up, but I think we just have to put our feet down and go against the wind as best as we can. But we thank for everything that you and your team are doing. Darrin, is there anything else you'd like to add as we close up?
Well, I just want to talk about patios. I love seeing the patios in all our downtowns. You go out there, it just has a different feel. I would absolutely love to see this a permanent fixture, and I'm going to personally drive to ensure that we do whatever we can from a municipal perspective to enable those, to create that excitement, not just this year, but every year moving forward.
I said a couple months ago, I hope we can have one big CK block party as we celebrate. And it looks like some of these patios are already having some celebrations there. So I think
Yes.
I think morale is coming back to CK in the forms of patios, and I think it's great that these are all popping up.
Yeah, I can't wait for to see what happens with patios in Chatham-Kent.
Perfect. Thanks for all you're doing there, Darrin, and hope you're still staying safe.
So I definitely every day staying safe. You stay safe as well.